From my experience of being a visitor and tourist in Riyadh in 2022, there are two ways to see Riyadh when looking into things to do in Riyadh, as a tourist and as a local. Whilst there are a few tourist attractions in Riyadh that I do recommend you visit, I suggest in order to really enjoy your time in Riyadh, you shouldn't focus on these too much as part of your things to do in Riyadh. Instead of attend as many local events that are on, have a walk around a shopping mall and visit the areas which are full of cool cafes and restaurants to experience local Saudi life. Today, I am going to show you things to do in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. 1. Sky Bridge to Kingdom Tower. This is top of the list of the best things to do in Riyadh. For the best viewpoint in Riyadh, you have to head up the Kingdom Tower to the Sky Bridge. The Kingdom Tower is the most famous-looking building in Riyadh. It looks a bit like a bottle opener, which is ironic considering Saudi is a dry country. It has a big shopping mall in it, and the 360 view from the Sky Bridge is beyond impressive, making it the top thing to do in Riyadh in my opinion. The weather in Riyadh is usually clear, but often can be hazy and dusty from sand. So try and go when the weather is clear to get the best view of Riyadh. 2. National Museum of Saudi Arabia. This may be the cheapest place to visit in Riyadh at only 10 SAR. That's cheaper than a coffee. And it has to be the best museum in Riyadh because the National Museum of Saudi Arabia gives you so much information on the history of Saudi Arabia. It's pretty big, over 2 floors, so it takes 1 to 2 hours to walk around and makes for a great place to visit in Riyadh when you're thinking of where to go in Riyadh. I would recommend going here on your first day in Riyadh as part of your things to do in Riyadh to help give you an understanding of the history of the kingdom and the religion of Islam. 3. Masmak Fort. For some more history on Riyadh and Saudi Arabia, head to Masmak Fort, which is free to enter and one of the really good things to do in Riyadh. 4. Dira Square. Across the road from Masmak Fort is Dira Square. To tourists, this is also known as Chop Square, as it's where public executions were held in Riyadh, so it should be on your Riyadh sightseeing list. However, I wouldn't talk about this too much with locals. There are a lot of streets around Masmak Fort and Dira Square that you can walk around with lots of local shops. I do recommend going here during the day, as I felt a little uncomfortable here at sunset when it was dark on my own. Note, the National Museum of Saudi Arabia and Masmak Fort are close together, so I recommend seeing both of these Riyadh attractions at the same time on your Riyadh itinerary. You will need to get a taxi between them as you can't walk between them. Riyadh is not pedestrian friendly. 5. Old Dira. This is Riyadh's historic neighborhood in the west of the city and one of the top places to visit in Riyadh and things to do in Riyadh. When I have visited Riyadh, Dira has been closed to the public due to the other events happening in Riyadh, and it seems they are doing work on it to reopen it in 2020, so I would recommend checking whether it's open before going there. 6. Najd Village. For the best restaurant in Riyadh for tourists, visit Najd Village for lunch or dinner to experience the heritage of Saudi Arabia without leaving the city, because Najd Village offers traditional local food and a traditional interior. Prayer time in Riyadh. Something to note as a tourist in Riyadh and Saudi Arabia are the 5 prayer times. The first early morning prayer will not affect you, but the other 4 will. In Riyadh, most shops, cafes, and restaurants will close during prayer time, meaning you will be waiting outside until they open if you get there once the prayer starts. The prayer times do change slightly throughout the year, so it's best to Google prayer times in Riyadh in advance so you know when they are. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.